Hey, like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. Don't forget we got a Facebook page. David, no. Trucking with David H is the Facebook page.
Do you want to know the keys to success in the Arthur Express lease? Up next.
Warning: the views expressed in this video are not meant to offend anybody. These videos have been collected from various platforms. We don't have any rights over these videos. These videos are my reactions and opinions. If you are really sensitive, this channel may not be meant for you.
Okay guys, this video was sent to me a while back. I didn't realize I saved it. There was 2 of them in this series. And I was reminded, hey, you know, I sent you this video. I was curious for you to do a reaction on. And when they were originally sent to me, I seen it was Trucker's Joke. Coach. I'm just not a big fan. This guy is the driver's lineup on steroids when it comes to begging for money and please use me as your referral. He calls himself Trucker's Coach. And throughout the years, I've caught videos here and there of him. Early on when I was looking to get into trucking, I watched some of his videos because Trucker's Coach, right? My God, he must be, you know, an authority on trucking. Then I started realizing, wait a minute, this guy is job hopper, owner operator, not owner operator, telling you how to do this and then fails at it. I don't know if he's been successful in anything he's done other than getting referrals from people on YouTube at these different companies he's worked for. But let's see if we can get through this recording. It's going to be tough, man, because this guy just makes my skin crawl. Anyways, I hope whoever sent him, I hope, I don't know if this is going to be a good review, bad review, or what the person was expecting out of this, but I did notice these videos are no longer on YouTube because I went to do it and I was like, sorry, dude, they're not here anymore. And then I found these on my phone where I downloaded them. Here we go. Trucker's Joke. How am I going to get through this?
Welcome to Truckers Coach TV. I am your host, Jason Pote. If you're new to this channel, be sure to go up there, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. You'll get notifications for everything that we do.
You'll get notifications for everything I do on this channel. Be sure you give us a like if you like the content that we are putting out. Leave us a comment if you have questions about this Arthur Express lease. Okay.
We can't help you unless you ask questions. So leave us a comment, or you can email me at truckerscoachtv@gmail.com. We will definitely answer all your questions there.
You wearing makeup,
in the comments for you. There will be a link in the description of this video if you'd like to apply at Arthur Express.
All right, let me try to match his energy because he's really full of energy, which is really good. He's like one of those late night freaking what were those guys called in the middle of the night? Those infomercial. He's doing infomercials here. That's what it seems like. You know, I'm Tony Robbins, and give me your money, and I'll tell you all about this stuff. My God, slow down, dude. Calm down. You're giving me freaking anxiety, man. My coffee. I don't even need to drink coffee if I watch this. Jesus Christ. Maybe. My God.
I would appreciate it if you put me down as your referral, Jason Pote or Trucker's Coach. That would help me out greatly, and I definitely appreciate it.
Put him down as your referral, Jason Pote or Trucker's Coach, which means he's sucked. Which means he's worked the deal with the company he worked for this to do these videos. So whether this company he feels is a good company, bad company, or a different company, he's going to tell you how great they are because he's already made a deal with them to get referrals using his Trucker's Coach. Why would you go into a company, hey man, I want to work for you, but I do YouTube. Will you give me referral money or extra referral? I mean, he's had to work some kind of angle to be, oh, I want to underbolt my man.
I've got some new gear here. Arthur Express has a company store now, and I ordered about 5 of these shirts. I got them in 2X. I believe 2X was $23. There will also be a link to the company store in this in the description of this video.
So he wants to sell you the shirts of the company that he's working for.
If you'd like to go to the company store, buy some things, they got hats, they've got shirts, they've got t-shirts, pullovers, polos, they got everything.
Why in the fuck would I want to wear your company's logos? God, I mean, did he? Yeah. Did he freaking work a deal to where he gets some money off of their company store stuff he sells? He had to have, because this guy don't do nothing for free. So he had to have. I can't freaking believe he is slinging his company's logoed apparel to you, Prime driver, Swift driver, Antelope Valley trucking driver. I mean, are you serious? Look at me. I'm in my Arter t-shirt. Oh, yeah, you work for... No, I work for Swift. I just don't want to... Maybe it would be a better idea to wear an Arter shirt than a Swift shirt.
All you have to do is hit that link, go to the store, and order your stuff.
I don't know if I can do this review.
There's also a store in the terminal as well. If you guys, I'm not sure if the store in the terminal is open yet, but...
Wait, I can go to the store in your terminal? Are you just talking about... Wait...
If it is, you can go in there and browse and pay for your stuff there at the terminal as well. So definitely worth checking.
Are you trying to let your fellow company employees know that there's a company store? Why wouldn't they know that?
Checking out. In this video, I'm going to give you the keys to success to be the most profitable lease driver that you can here at Order Express.
Okay.
All leases are not the same. And a lot of company drivers and trucking companies, and you'll hear people on message boards and things like that say, don't lease a truck because you are going to fail. All leases are set up for the company to prevail, and you lose out every time. That is
not true. Leases are set up to basically make you more money than a company driver, but not as much money as an owner-operator, whether they tell you you're an owner-operator or not, because they do. Prime tells you it. I can only tell you what they do, you know. But anyways, no, they're not set up to fail you. Can you fail big time in a lease? 100% fact you can fail. Can you fail easy in a lease? Yes, 100% fact. Start taking too much home time. You'll be so upside down broke, yet you'll fail and wonder why that company screwed you on a lease when now you screwed yourself. All right, let's keep going. I don't know if I can.
Not the case here at Order Express. Not the case at all. And this is also not a lease purchase here at Order. We are straight leasing the truck. So keep in mind that we pay by the mile for these trucks, okay? So when you're at home, your revenue, you don't have any miles going.
That's
so
awesome.
You pay nothing while you're at home, whether that's for 5 days, 7 days, 4 days, 3 days, however long that is, you're paying nothing for these trucks. And you also pay nothing on empty miles, okay? So keep that in mind. You pay nothing for the truck or insurance
you're paying
on
by the
empty
mile,
miles, and you pay nothing when you're at home. This is a great program. It works out.
I agree.
Awesome
so far, what I've heard.
And I will tell you, my fixed cost for the truck, the insurance, maintenance, everything that goes along is 72 cents per mile. That is my fixed cost for this truck. Now, I only pay that on loaded miles only, okay? So keep that in mind. Now, we're going to get to the keys to success here in just a second, but I want you to understand how we pay for these trucks, and it's by the mile.
Hurry up.
My fixed cost again are 72 cents, okay? Now, as of this video, we are making $2.52 a mile in the Central Division, okay? Loaded. $2.52 loaded in the Central Division right now. Now, OTR guys are making about $2.37 a mile loaded on OTR. So again, Central $2.52, OTR $2.32. That's with fuel surcharge and everything. And currently, as of today, our fuel surcharge is 87 cents per mile. Okay, that may go up, that may go down. As this video gets older, just ask questions. I will keep you updated in the comments, or you can email me again at truckerscoachtv@gmail.com. I will definitely keep you updated and answer all the questions that you have about this lease. Now, there are keys to success.
Fair enough.
There's a lot of keys to success here. And one of the biggest ones that I can tell you is, and I see guys doing this all the time, they're driving 70. That is not a key to success in this lease.
I have to agree. As much as I don't want to agree with this guy, I like to tell the truth. I like to be, I like to be that guy. I don't like to be the BSer looking for squeezing you for every dime you have. But yes, the faster you drive, the more fuel you use, the worse you're going to do. Keeping it down around 57, 58 like the prime trucks run saves you a lot of fuel. Make a lot of extra money as a lease driver. Now, you company boys, I don't know why you guys ain't got that pedal jammed through the damn floorboard, but the lease guys, I understand it. When I was at Prime, I ran 65 because that's what the truck was governed at, which was nice because it kept my fuel mileage way up there. Now that I'm not with Prime and I'm ungoverned, I do run, and my fuel mileage takes a hit, even empty, running the truck at you're two mile per gallon lower than you are running at 65. Well, not that much, but you know what I'm saying. So yes, running the speed when you can, run slow, run slow. Now, having said that, if you're going to try to pass somebody, don't be racing them like turtle races. Hammer down and go around them. Then you can slow back down. But these guys doing 64 and 65 and trying to pass, oh my God. I know it's probably two governed trucks.
Driving 70 miles an hour, or I get another load, or I get more miles. I'm going to show you in this video that you actually break even with me running 2,500 miles and you running 3,200.
Playing with numbers on a video, yeah, I can always make people break even with me and make their agenda work with, or not work with my agenda and my agenda better. Doing it in real life now, running 70, I'm making more money than I was making when I ran at 65. So there's that. I mean, I got real life proof of it. Now, having said that, it's because I'm taking loads that you need to run a little bit faster on. So, okay, does those loads pay a little better because of that? Because they're a little more expedited or what? But that's what I mean. On paper, he can always make it seem like what he's doing is the best way of doing it versus what you're doing, just like I can just right now. Well, hey, I disagree. When I was running 65, I made this much money a week, this many miles a week. And not only that, but I run less miles. I'm running faster speed and less miles than I did before, and I'm making more money. So how is that twist in there?
Miles. I'm going to show you where you break even with me.
Wait, I didn't catch that the first time. Break even with you? So I can run 75 and still break even with what you're making at 55? Sounds fair.
Now, a lot of people say that's not true, but it is true. And I'm going to show you that in this video. I'm going to show you that slowing down.
A lot of people say it's not true, but it is true. You calling me a liar?
Actually boost your profits, and you can work less and profit the same. And those figures are all drawn out here. I have them. I'm going to read them off to you, and I want you to understand.
God, I can't
you
do
slow
this
these trucks down. And they preach this to you in profit leasing. I know they.
Yeah, they preach it to you in Ace too.
Preaches slow down. Rick McDowell, who is in charge of profit leasing, always preaches slow down.
Yeah,
and
it is. You will. You can.
We have, as a group.
Apples to apples, you will make more money slowing down. But do we all run apples to apples? No. You get even if you're at the same company, and I'm gonna use Prime as an example. I don't work there anymore, so I don't want the haters going, hey, why are you talking to get Prime out of the ones get Prime out of your mouth? I tried to wink, I can't do it. So anyways, I'm gonna use Prime as an example. I'm running 65, running a meat load, boom, boom, gonna get it there a day early. Yeah, I can run 60, 65, or I can run 60 doing that. Now I'm going to do a FedEx load. It pays better than that meat load, but I can't run 60 doing that FedEx load because I don't have enough time. I got to do 65. So how the hell are you going to tell me running 60 versus 65 saved you money? Now you're going to say this, oh, but David, look at the extra money you spent in fuel to do that load. Was it worth it? Usually it is. Okay, usually it is. Now, when you take a load, and this is where you got to have the owner-operator mentality, or lease operator, or you're paying your own bills, whatever you want to call it, mentality of, okay, let me look at these loads. This load requires me to run this fast, and I'm going to make this much money. Then you need to also look for tolls and so on and so forth. This load is paying better, but it's going to require me to run more. Look at the tolls, look at how much more fuel you're going to use, and then verse it. This load's paying $3,000, this load's paying $5,000. If I run this load, my net profit on this load is going to be, say, $1,000 after I pay for fuel, tolls, and everything. My net profit on this load is going to be $1,500 after I pay for fuel and everything. Now, this load is, 3,000 miles. This load is 2,500 miles. Look at all that stuff. Is your net profit going to be worth you running faster, burning the extra fuel, taking those extra tolls, the wear and tear on your truck? Now, if you notice what I said, this load was less miles. So hell yeah, you're going to take this load. Even if you were going to break even profit-wise, I don't know if anyone noticed that. Even if you're going to break even profit-wise, this load was less miles, which means less wear and tear on the truck. Okay, that's one of the things I'm looking at big time nowadays is miles. I'm trying to keep my miles low and my profit margin high. And so far, that's what I've been able to do for the most part. Let's get back to it. Sorry.
Me, a couple other guys have now slowed down to 55 miles an hour.
What the fuck?
That's correct. You heard me right. 55. We were driving 57, but we just know.
You're a goddamn road hazard. You're worse than freaking prime trucks, man. Wait a minute. Wait, now I see why this video was sent to me. Did I wake you up? Holy schmoly, 55 mile an hour to make money at this company? You're out of your mind if you think that that's a thing.
Noticed that if we drop to 55, we gain 0.5 of a mile per gallon.
First, they were doing 57. Archer, I got to watch these trucks on the highway. If I see one start coming up, I know I better just dodge the hell over because, man, are you doing come on, let me see you do 55 through Texas. I mean, really? Get the hell out of here with that noise.
That is huge at 2,500 miles. That is huge at 2,500 miles. It is over $100 and something a week net profit more to you. We're all out here to make profit. I don't do this for the love of trucking. I do this for profits. Okay? If I'm going to be away from home,
$100 says this guy no longer works at this company because he can't handle freaking driving that slow to make any money. Because if you're driving that, if the company pays, you don't need to do that extra $100 a week for your sanity. It would be worth the extra $100 a week. So you don't 55 mile an hour. You got to have every damn vehicle passing you with their finger out their window. Oh my God. This has got to be bullshit because I ain't never seen a truck driving 55 mile an hour. I mean, even prime trucks go faster than 55.
I want to maximize my money. Absolutely maximize my money. And I'm going to show you how to do that by slowing down rather than going fast, because a lot of people think at 70 miles an hour, you cover more miles, you get more loads, you make more money, and that's not true.
It's not true.
That's absolutely not true.
It's actually
and I'm going to show you that today.
In some cases.
Like I said, I drive 55 miles an hour. And
I ain't talking over you, boy, because I fucking hearing your voice just after you said 55, I just want to cry. Anyways, if your company's not paying you and you're not making any money, rates are bad and everything, driving slow and getting that extra few dollars is well worth it. But that slow? No. I would need Xanax. I would need freaking uppers. I'd need downers. I'd need sideways pills. I'd need freaking No, I couldn't do. I no McDonald's. Here I come.
I'm going to show you a screenshot right now of what I got at 55 miles an hour on, this was in mid-trip that I took this screenshot, but it was for 373 miles on a 16,000 pound load. I got 11.9, okay? Now, now these computers are not the most accurate things in the world, so when I put pen to paper, when I filled back up, I actually lost 0.2, so it put me at 11.7 when I filled up, okay?
So 11.7 versus 11.9. So 0.2 of a mile is worth. No, you're out of your mind, dude. Truckers, you know, I didn't want to make the truckers joke comments because, I know a lot of people I know I refer to you like that. But dude, you got to be joking.
Don't always go off what these trucks say. Use pen to paper, and all you got to do is
use pen to paper. And there's so many factors that going in to trying to figure out your fuel mileage. The way you fill your truck up can really screw you. Okay, do you fill it up and let it shut off and don't touch it? Now, did it shut off for real or did it accidentally shut off? So no, now you got to touch it. Man, shut the hell up.
put your miles to the gallons that you fill back up. You got to start with full tanks, and then put your miles to the gallons that you fill back up to.
And most trucks, Freightliners I can talk about, you can't fill up full because the way the tanks are designed, the way they set in there. And
and then you can see exactly how far your computer's off. Some
Melissa,
people's
this
trucks
video's
are
got
spot
me
on.
just
Mine's 0.2 of a mile
crying.
off, and sometimes it's 3, but for the most part, it's about 0.2 off. Okay, so this 11.9, when I put the paper to it that I'm showing you here, was actually 11.7. But I want to show you at 373 miles into my trip where I was. It actually showed 12.0 for a time, but when I pulled into the parking lot to get parked to where I could take this screenshot for you guys, I lost 1/10 of a mile per gallon. So,
and that's because you slowed the truck down and you started accelerating, decelerating, and the computer is supposed to go, oh, look, he's using more fuel. Man, oh my God. How do you call yourself a coach? Because I've seen over the years, you're so up and down, willy-nilly, and do this, don't do this, do that, don't do that, all over the board. I know you burnt somebody when you sold them a truck. Man, come on, man.
watch this screenshot right here, and then I will be back to tell you more.
Okay, I'm watching it. Now what?
So now you know it's real. 11.9, which actually turned out with the pen and
Dude, I could get screenshots of freaking my onboard deal at 6570 showing 11.9. When I'm empty,
paper to 11.7 is real. Now I see folks on Facebook that are posting 7s, 7.5s, 7.75s, and they think that is great fuel economy, and it's
No,
not.
it's not.
It's not
No.
great fuel economy,
it's not.
especially when you're running a business. You have to forget about being a company driver.
those guys are also driving long nose Pete's and doing 900 miles an hour. So yeah, you're right. All you got to do is keep it at 65 or so, and you're going to get pretty damn good fuel mileage. 55 is out of the question.
And a lot of folks, this is your first gig at being an owner operator, okay? But you have to run this like a business. You have to quit just filling the truck up whenever you want to. You got to remember when your fuel cutoffs are. You got to slow down. You have to slow down. And I'm going to show you here with these numbers here in just a second the difference. Now, I want to give you some quick numbers.
All right, one of the things he said, you need to not just fill up the truck, you need to know when to, fill whatever. Okay, yes, when running at prime, yeah, you wanted to watch when fuel prices were going to go up or down, and if they were going to go up, fill it up. They were going to go down, put what you need and wait for it to go down. Also, if payday cutoff was on a Monday, let's say it's on a Monday, and your load was going to deliver before pay cutoff, yeah, you only wanted to put as much fuel in there to get you to that load and to get you to the fuel station. Okay, now that I started doing what I'm doing, I don't do that anymore. It feels cheap. I hammer them tanks as full as I can get them. I don't worry about fuel cutoff because I've found that a lot of times, unless I'm delivering in an area that's got good prices on fuel, then it doesn't matter. But if I'm going up north or something, and the fuel prices are high, even if I've got to fill up and have 3/4 of a tank by the time I deliver and pay cutoffs over with, I'm doing it because fuel prices can jump dramatically the further north or the further northeast you go or the further west you go, California over there. So you got to just play it smart. You got to just do the math and go, hey, is it going to pay for me to fill up now or not?
Real quick. Now, at 11.9 miles per gallon, okay? At 373 miles, I burned 31.3 gallons of fuel. We're going to call that 31. All right? 31 gallons at my price that I'm paying for fuel because I use my own fuel card at $5.12 a gallon. That price is $158.72.
Damn, dude.
For
you better use someone else's fuel card.
Now, if you're getting 7.75 miles to the gallon.
Hold on, I forgot when this was done. It was probably at that peak, so I'll take that comment out back.
At 373 miles, that is 48.12 gallons. We're going to call that 48 gallons. 48 gallons at $5.12 a gallon. I'm giving you the benefit of my discount. Is $245.76. Now, when you take $245.76 minus $158.72, you come up with $87.04 difference in my fuel cost to yours. You spending more, you spending the extra $87 than what I spent driving 55. That's just in 373 miles. Now compute that over 3,200 miles. How much more are you spending for fuel?
I lost my train of thought while I was doing all those numbers just because I freaking can't pay attention to this, but 0.2 of a mile, I don't think equates that much money, but I'm not going to go back and watch. I just can't.
Crazy the amount of money that you guys are
do it
for fuel. And
You're
I
crazy.
Just wanted to put that out there.
If I'm going to drive, I'll spend $500 a week more in fuel not to drive 55. And if I can't afford to, I just find a different career. That's all.
Goes along with a screenshot.
Or I'll go to a company position where I can drive 1,000,000 miles an hour. And I don't even want to do that. I just can't do 55.
We just put out.
All right, guys. I can't do that. I can't do any more of this video. It's maybe it's too early to listen to this guy yammer about all these numbers, but I think maybe the gist of the video, why they sent it to me, was that 55-mile-an-hour deal. Had to have been, but I just can't do it. I probably, I don't know, man. If you're to get, I don't, as of right now, I'm not even going to put this video out, but I'm going to do this recording just in case I do put it out. You guys understand why it stopped right here. I've got a headache. The 55-mile-an-hour thing has just got my skin crawling. I'm ready to vomit. I ain't had my injections yet for bullshit pills. I mean, I don't know.